Countries with the most school shooting incidents since 2014. You wouldn't believe who is at number 1. Starting at number 10, it's Germany with 1 incident in the last 10 years. Moving on to the next place, which is the 9th place, it's Nigeria with 4 incidents. At the 8th position, it's Pakistan with 5 school shooting incidents. Moving on to the 7th position, it's India with 6 incidents. At number 6, it's Canada with 9 school incidents. Reaching the top 5 with the most school shooting incidents in the last 10 years. Continuing with our list at the 5th place, it's Russia with 10 incidents within 10 years. Moving upwards to 4th place, it's Mexico with 11 incidents. South Africa secures the 3rd place with 12 school shooting incidents. China takes the 2nd place with 21 within the 10 years. Finally, what you all been waiting for, land of freedom and democracy, the United States takes the lead, and topping the list with staggering 1195 within the last 10 years. That's 119.5 school shooting a year on average.
Well, we've had 2 shootings already this year, so that only means we have 117 more to go. 117 more opportunities for children to lose their lives, for teachers to lose their lives, for children to experience trauma for the rest of their lives. For what? Because some people love a gun. There is an opportunity to help make sure your child is prepared, and that means talking to your teachers. Please, if your children are between the ages of kindergarten and 5th grade, you generally only have 1 teacher to deal with. They go to art, they go to choir, they go to PE, they go to lunch, but for the most part, they're with that teacher. That means that teacher is responsible for a plan to keep your children alive in the case of an active shooter. The bigger issue comes in the fact if you have a child who's middle school or high school, or even college. Middle school and high school children have between 4 and 9 periods a day, depending on how they're set up. That means you have between 4 and 9 adults making decisions on how to keep your child safe. Do you know the plans? Do you think they're rational? Have you spoken to anyone who's experienced combat and asked for their advice? We have hundreds of thousands of veterans from Afghanistan and Iraq. I'm not kidding when I'm saying have one of them walk around with you in the school. How do we keep our kids safe? What can we do to reinforce this? What do we need to do? 119 school shootings a year is what we're averaging. And people, Donald Trump said you have to get over it. 1 child died, 5 children were wounded, 3 adults were wounded, and the child who committed the crimes committed suicide. We need to get over that. Can you get over that if that was your child? How do you think those 9 kids, how do you think those 6 kids or 5 kids that survived are going to feel? Do you think there might be a little bit of what's the term? Survivor's guilt they're going to have to carry for the rest of their lives? Could this have been avoided if there were more, I don't know, stringent laws in Iowa? It's a red state. They're one of almost 20 Republican states to turn down free money for children to eat free and reduced lunch over the summer. Yet they're claiming that, oh God, we've lost so many children through abortion. You didn't lose any children through abortion. They're not children until they exit the birth canal. The GOP doesn't care if your children die at school. They could die at college. Look what happened in what was it, NC State last year? Kids were terrified it happened twice in a month. Children should be able to go and get an education without having to worry about gunplay. Please, vote true and vote blue.